XReal and Asus teased us together in January at CES, but now I'm happy to say that the new ROG glasses are available for pre-order. And while these are my One Pros and I don't have the ROGs, I did get some hands-on time a little while ago, so I finally get to show you the footage of that demo. Now, if you're not familiar with the Asus ROG R1, Asus and XReal collaborated to create an official Asus ROG design variant of the One Pros. So if you have the One Pros, these are going to be very similar, but with a bunch of ROG add-ons and a dock. Now, the biggest addition to the One Pros, for me personally, and I talked about this in my previous video, is they got rid of the bird bath lenses, and now you have the pancake lenses, and I just touched my glass, whoops, I'll have to clean that later, which also carries over to the ROG versus the XReal One S, which came out a couple of months ago, which did have the bird bath lenses once again. There are a number of major changes though with the Asus ROG R1 version. For example, these are the first glasses worldwide, as far as I can tell, that have a 240Hz refresh rate, and it is smooth. That even beats the Apple Vision Pro, which even the new M5 variant is stuck at 120Hz. Now, one other thing that really sets the XReal glasses apart from both the Vision Pro and the, Samsung Galaxy XR is the fact that both of those, if you want to use them with your computer or with a handheld gaming device, have to be done through streaming. You can't just plug it in. These glasses, you are able to just plug directly into your computer or into your device. However, the ROG R1s takes this even a step further with a dedicated dock. Now, this dock is meant to sit on your desktop. It is not, it's portable, but it's not meant to be just kept in your pocket. It gives you the ability to plug in two different HDMI devices, one DisplayPort device, and gives you a button, a physical button where you can press it to switch in real time in between those different devices. So if you have your PC, your Nintendo Switch, and your Steam Deck, for example, you could plug all three of those in, and then you'd be able to switch between them. Now, I did not get a chance to test that dock, but when I do get my review model, hopefully soon, I will put it through its paces. Let me know down below if there's anything specific you want me to cover. Taking a look at the device side by side with my XReal One Pros, you can see that they are roughly the same width. However, the design on the front and the height is shorter and different on the R1. Putting them side by side here, you can see the new light strip, which I'll get into in a moment here, along the top, but you can see that they have a relatively similar profile and design when they are laying down on their face. Opening them up on the XReal One Pros, you can see the eye camera in the middle, as well as those pancake lenses. Jumping over to the R1, it looks almost the same, except with the different design on the front. You've got those pancake lenses, and you do actually have a spot there for the XReal Eye camera, and I have confirmed that that is compatible. You can just pop that in if you already have it on the One Pros. One of the interesting aesthetic features that Asus added over here is the ROG light bar on the side. You have different colored LEDs, and you can actually customize these in the menu in the glasses. So you can decide if you want those to flash, you want them to be one specific color, and they are quite bright. It was hard to capture it here in this conference room lighting. Those unfortunately are really not the best, and I don't travel with a whole lighting rig, so I don't always get the best footage. I apologize, but I do try my best here. And you can see, just looking around the glasses, they're very similar to what we've come to expect from XReal, but they definitely have the cool gamer vibe aesthetic going on here when looking at the front of the glasses. And taking a look inside the glasses, this is always extremely tricky to capture because of the way that the camera moves and without a proper mount set up, but I'm going to do my best here. You can see that they've completely given the UI a ROG official makeover. Now I have these plugged into my iPad Pro, which is the device that I had with me at the time, and I was testing out ultra-widescreen, and I actually like to use these not for gaming, but for work, and so that's why I usually bring this with me. You can see here, going through the different areas of the menu, you've got all of these different settings that you can change, including frame rate boost in the gaming menu, screen size, brightness, color temperature, sound, all of the things you would normally expect to find. But there's also here Aura RGB. Now, I don't think that's a reference to the XReal Aura, which are coming with Android XR. I think that's probably just similar from the ROG world. You can see I switched it to follow over here, so it's not locking the screen into place. Again, I apologize. Maybe when I get these, I can do a much better mounted capture of what's viewable on the screen there, but that is the general look and feel of the interface. The pre-sale for the ROG R1 is available now, with shipping starting soon. The glasses are sold as a combo together with the dock and retail for $849. So what do you think? Are you excited to pick one of these up? Let me know, questions and comments down below, and as always, thanks for watching.